Hello, Luigi Tramontana here from Craft Animations. I'm going to show you the two-wheeler extended. As you see here, this is a bike, a motorcycle, and I'm going to rig it. So the first thing I do here is to create a two-wheeler extended, because this one has two wheels, obviously. Now it's very small here, and it's turned the other way around. So the first thing I'm going to do is just to size it up a little bit, and let's rotate it, snap the rotations, ungrenade it like that, unsnap that, and move it upwards so that we have the bottom plates touching each other approximately. Then we scale it up like that, something. Yeah, I think that's good. Now the next thing that is important here is well, first of all, you saw that I was scaling it uniformly, and that's due to the fact that well, when you scale non-uniformly, things skew up when you start rotating them inside of that space. So that's what we decided on, that the main bodies should be uniformly scaled. Now the next thing you do here is to check out your motorcycle's steering bars, the rotation axis of it, and I would say that it's right here for this one. So I place this exactly in that, so around there I want to steer it. Okay, like that. And next I need to align it very close to this line here, very close. That's probably the most difficult part of this whole rigging here. So I just bend it like that and try to get as good an angle as I can. So let's see here, a little more. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah, something like that, because this one has to glide in this it can't move outside of this one. So if you're very close, then it will look okay, I promise you. But if it's not aligned here, then it will sort of glide up and down on this one and to the sides, and that's not very nice looking. So the next thing we do here is to take these wheel relocators here and just put the objects in place. Now I just do a pivot to pivot. I should just center there on this one, and after I've done that, I scale it so that it fits this wheel approximately. Make it a little bit smaller, because this version of the two-wheeler extender has not included the multiplier of the radius, so just scale it so that it's approximately the same size, like that. And next we need these things here, all of these things we need to move. It's the calipers and everything, because they are to move with the wheel but not rotate with it. So I've just made a group, a combine of those, and just drag that, and I make them a child of this one. So that's what I also want to do with my wheel. I want to make it a child of this wheel, like that. And the next thing I do is that I take my body and I make it a child of this one too. The last thing we have is the rear wheel here, which is called the back. And we take the wheel relocator for the rear wheel, and I snap it again like so, and here we have it. That, scale it a little bit, like that, something to the sides, and make it smaller than the actual tire, because that just yields a more beautiful result, because then you have a tire pressure effect. Well, especially when you have these shadows, you will have a much more realistic situation. Okay, so that's that. And one more thing is that I have a gyro that I've well, I have it in the scene here, and that's because I want these to move with the wheel also, and I had it like a rig there. I could have attached these to the wheel center here, but I didn't have them before the rigging, so just if you wonder what the gyro is. So, and these, yeah, there's a bone system here also, so that the suspension is bending and following correctly. We could have done that with the suspension plug-in, but it was already rigged. Okay, so guess what? We have done everything, except for this one. We need to attach that one to this one also. And now we're done with that, which means we are ready to choose physics for it. And for the two-wheeler, there are a few presets, but usually the let's choose Harley Davidson here, because I think that's what it is. So then it sets it up to be a Harley Davidson like setting, and you just need to go in here and play with the parameters to deviate a little bit from that. Let's unhide the curve, the plane like that. Okay, so now we have a mesh to drive on here, and what I will do is to take this and make it a child of the ground, so that the simulator knows what the ground is. And then we simply, because I want to ride on this spline soon, but not just yet, and let's just hide the low polys here and go into the input settings. I have a Logitech gamepad, dual action gamepad actually, and that's what we recommend most of the time. I like it very much because it has good precision. It's a robust little thing. Okay, so that's that, and we see that it has some features here that we can use, but enough said with that one. Let's put on some shadows actually, like that, and shadows like that. Yeah, excellent. That looks much better. And then just have a ride. Okay, so just driving with it, and looking good. Okay, next we have a look at the autonomous mode, and for that we need the cross here to follow the spline, and I would just attach that one to a motion path, a path constraint like that, and we're ready to go. Okay, put it right there so we can see something, and let's choose autonomous mode here, so that we have something to start from, sort of initial condition here. And I hit record, and let's see what happens. Oops, okay, some jerk there. Well, it seemed to be okay anyway. Oh, that's terribly slow, terribly slow. The current velocity? I have no current velocity. Okay, alright, so let's see about that. Yeah, oh, that's terribly slow. Put it on, say 600 at least. Okay, let's see what happens now. Yeah, we have it. So this is our highway, or our neighborhood. Okay, we have these delay effects. That's not real. The cross is actually somewhere here. But since I'm moving the viewport here, that could happen like that, and that's actually quite nice, I think. And with that, I am actually going to leave this. If you have more questions on stuff that concerns workflow and everything, check out the four-wheeler extended tutorials. There you will see all the workflows. Okay, so thank you very much for listening, and hope you enjoy this product. Bye bye.